Hello, TBCO College. My name is Lindsay Carson. I'm 22 years old. I'm originally from South Carolina, but I live in Franklin, Tennessee. I've lived here about 16 years, and I'm very grateful for this home and this beautiful field that I have been growing some roots in for quite a while. I would love to go and be accepted at the Belonging Co. College because I'm a lover of learning, and I'm in a place of deep hunger and deep desire for equipment. First, just of the presence of Jesus and the Lord, but also just equipment and whatever He's called me into, and continued discovery of what that is. I understand some strengths I have and desires and dreams that I have and things that I delight in, but would love the mentorship and the wisdom from the leaders at the Belonging Co., as well as people to just speak into my life and speak into my own heart and reveal any weaknesses and strengths that they may see, and be able to be in a community and environment that welcomes that, and run alongside with a community in pursuit of the beauty, goodness, and truth of Jesus. So my current ministry involvement is a little confusing because have just transitioned out of my home church and am in kind of a rest period, and just seeing what the Lord has in this new church body that I am sowing into and being sown into from them. But I was involved in youth ministry for many years at my previous home church, as well as being on staff there for a little over a year in the elementary ministry as the creative designer. And so in those ways, I got to work on my artistry, as well my visual artistry, as well as my speaking ability, and encouragement, team player strengths, and one-on-one mentorship with students and with kids, and just having fun and delighting in the simple things. Currently, I'm a volleyball coach and am stepping into a role of teaching and tutoring at the school that I graduated from. And in those areas, I'm always looking to marry the beauty, goodness, and truth of Jesus, and just His fragrance in my life, and also the gift of teaching and of coaching, and the honor that is that I've been so grateful to step into. And so whether that is with a student or an athlete and working on their lesson plans or their athletic ability, I so greatly love partnering with them there, as well as young men and women and sons and daughters of the Lord. And so I feel like these things align with my passions and strengths in the ways of getting more and more opportunities to speak, whether that is one-on-one or in a bigger body, as well as working on the strength of teaching and of encouragement, and just being a light, salt and light to the earth. I would say my biggest challenge to date, how did I overcome it? I laugh because making this video in under 6 minutes has been my biggest challenge to date. So I'm overcoming it in a way of continuing to take up like 30 seconds to tell you this. My biggest challenge has been actually being an adult with my parents and that relationship. And we are continuing to overcome it, and continuing to call out the voice of the enemy when he rears his ugly head, and just working to understand each other and have hard conversations, prayerfully preparing for those, as well as for me, just recognizing and agreeing with the goodness of the Father, that He has not made a mistake in where He's placed me, and He's not made a mistake in choosing my parents, and actually asking Him for the perspective of heaven and how He sees my parents, because they are gifts and they are good. And I'm very privileged for this family that I have. So a brief version of my testimony is I grew up in a family and both my parents loved the Lord. I so deeply wanted to know Jesus and to love Jesus, but I fell into just the mental trap of earning His love rather than just receiving it. So a lot of my life has been the undoing of that mindset, that I'm loved just because I'm a daughter, and actually adoring Him from that place, and adoring Him for His grace and for His good gifts in my life, and just every time breaking open my alabaster jar at His feet in every situation and every atmosphere. So I so hope to be considered for the Belonging Coast College. Thank you so much for your time. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye, guys.